Yo, what is good? This is Soul Trades, and I'm back with another trade recap. So today is April 16th, 2025, and coming into let me put my AirPods in. All right, so coming into today, I was pretty bullish, and I'll show you guys why. So we had a market open gap right here that has not been filled yet. Go to 1 hour, yeah. As you guys can see, this gap has not been filled yet. This big Drake candle went and filled almost half of it, came back down. So I was expecting for us to fill it, but that ended up not happening. So holy shit, I've hit them fair value gaps marked out. Alright, so whew, holy shit, my bad, yo. Alright, so let me go over it real quick. So, um we got, let me see where market opens. Alright, 9:30 right here, right? So coming into the day, um we were under midnight open. We had buy side liquidity up here that we eventually swept at like 11, but we also had hella sell side liquidities before, so we had these lows that I wanted to target. So what ended up happening was we swept this low right here from this initial move up, which was the Drake kind, the Drake candle, this initial big move up. So um, go to 1 hour real quick. So here's the, oh shit. So here's the 1 hour. We have a fair value gap right here from the Drake candle, and then a 15-minute fair value gap and a 15-minute order block. Oh, excuse me. So you see fair value gap right here, and then here's the order block. Since it swept the liquidity, or this low right here, and then a big move up. So I was pretty bullish on that. So what ended up happening was had this sell side liquidity marked out right here. So it swept the low right here with this candle right here, as you can see, and then it made a big push up. So what ended up happening was we put a low right here, we sweep it, and we even sweep that one, as I said. So what ended up happening was we inversed two fair value gaps right here, but I almost had FOMO and I almost entered like all the way up here. So let me see what happened. Let me show you what happened. So let me replay this real quick. Let me come right here. All right, so uh, the 10-hour candle opens up literally like 4 minutes before this happens. So we have two fair value gaps above each other. This bearish one, another one right here. So this one got disrespected, as you could see. And then for me, what I do is after a fair value gets disrespected, as soon as it like closes above the other candle, once it, let me see, where's the brush? Once it opens and it taps even like the outside or like the outer layer of the box, I mean of the inverse fair value gap, I just enter right there since we inverse this one. But I was also waiting for this one to be inverse since this was more in the equilibrium than the other one. Um, as you can see, this one matches up with the equilibrium more than this one. So I was waiting for both of them to get disrespected. So what ended up happening was a Drake candle came in like that, and I almost had FOMO, not gonna lie. So I almost wanted to enter like off these wicks. Oh, it's gonna come back down, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna have FOMO. If this doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen, you know. So what ended up happening was the trade went on, it went back up, and it almost tapped to the 5 minute fair gaps, but I mean fair value gap, but it didn't end up doing that. So rejected off, came back in, and I ended up entering um, off of that right there. So the fair value gap right here. That's where I got filled, so that's where I entered it. And then had stops below right here, and then just had it run through, and that's what happened. I go into a little bit of drawdown right here, and then just pushes up higher, and then TP was secured. So, and I also had this as break even. I don't know if, yeah, there you go. So you guys can see. So here's the executions. I ended up losing on this first trade right here. So yeah, so what ended up happening on the first trade, um, what was it called? I actually don't remember this trade. I think this was a pretty bullshit ass trade, but I think I was trying to follow the trend for, oh yeah, I was. Yeah, so I ended up entering right on this candle, I believe, targeting this low and putting stops right here. Now we're getting wicked out, and then, I mean, wait, I got wicked out this candle. So yeah, I probably have it right here, just to catch like a quick little move down as a win. and I got fucked, right? So all right, so but yeah, that was the trade for today. The first one was a loss. It's like a mini loss, like $130, and this other one was a big win. It's like 400 on both accounts, as you can see. Um, but yeah, that's what happened today. It was really easy. What ended up happening with me in the trade in the executions, let me show you real quick. So I entered in, and then once it hit to my break even, I just put stop loss at break even. But I also sold two contracts to secure some profits, and then I got TP right here. So what ended up happening was I cut it off short right here because I was switching classes. That shit's pretty fucking long. It's already 6 minutes of the video. Yeah, so I cut it off right here. I knew it was gonna hit this, but I don't want to like switch classes and it just wholly dump, and I don't know what the fucking what happens. So I just sold the rest of my position right here after selling two right here. So I just sold all of it right here and then secured a win, and then I went on to my next class. So what ended up happening was the reason why I sold two at my break even and I got out right here. Overall, everything was kind of bearish from now and there. We came up after this big move up. We came up, swept this buy side liquidity, and then we just dropped like crazy. As you could see, there's like a, let me see from the sweep, it was like, yeah, 600 points. So I was just bullish since we swept this liquidity, but after it came back into this equilibrium, um, shit went crazy. As you can see, you just sweeped it and then um, inverse this fair value gap right over here, and then tap right back into, and then you could enter. So it also matches equilibrium. Bang. But yeah, that's what really happened. I feel like the liquidity sweep and inverse fair value gap, it's been really working for me, but for the past like 2 or 3 days, I've been entering and then losing, and then I enter the second one and I win. So what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna just like be more patient instead of trying to rush a trade like from here, trying to target this low. It did eventually get hit, but there was no reason for me to actually do it, you know? So yeah, it was just really bad. It was a bad trade, and then I ended up securing this win, which covered the loss and more. But yeah, this has been really working for me, just the inverse fair value gap and a liquidity sweep, and then also in like a bit higher time frame, like order block fair value gap or whatever. But yeah, this is my trade recap for today, and see you on the next one.